Excuse me. Okay, so we are back here, and we're going to have to edit with some roof boundaries. But here's my little wall. It for some reason it came in as 1 foot tall, which is kind of weird. Which is, I mean, that's okay though. But I want to drag the end of it out. I'm gonna bring it out to the end there. I'm gonna leave it at 1 foot tall. And this roof boundary, now that I think about it, needs to extend 1 foot overhang past this wall here. Okay, so we're going to come back and edit this one. So let's go back to top of wall, edit footprint, and take this line. And I'm going to start moving it over, and let's pop a dimension on it. And because we've got same thing, we got sheathing and drywall. I want that to be 1 foot 0. No, I do not want to attach. Now, okay, so I've got that roof extended out the way I want it to be. I can attach this to this roof. Okay. Now, when we bring this roof back in, we're going to have to edit it a little bit, the profile of it, because we got to join these things together. So it's going to be a little bit uh, interesting. Because this edge of the roof here is going to hit into the, actually it would go to the core of the wall. And these two surfaces back here need to be joined together. So let's see, where's my section 2 going through? Right here. Now that's weird. That did not line up the way it was supposed to. Okay. Oh, well, align center core. Oh, I know why, because the plywood's in the center core. That's why it did that. I feel so stupid. So let's go faces of core. Why are you not picking up? Come on. There we go. Bingo. That worked. Okay, and now that when I look at, now we can see my roof is intersecting into the right place. And it's not really an attach this wall to the top of the roof, because this wall actually would be built up from here in the field, although they would not put siding on it on inside the attic. But that's the way that would work. Okay, so now let's take a look here, and let's try and see if we can join these two together. Whoa, man, that's so smooth, isn't it? Doesn't that look beautiful? Okay. All right. Now the next part will be the two ends coming out over the garage and the porch. But before we do that, I want to come back to this section, and I want to double check my heights and make sure everything still looks good. Let me check my 1 foot 3. Yeah, I think that's still right. We'll have to check it against the wall. And that one looks good. Oh man. I'm feeling really good about this roof right now. So I'm going to pin it. That one should still be pinned, yes. And I'm going to save my project. And then we'll start looking at the next roof. So we'll look at the one over the garage, which is a truss profile C, and it's the same process. It's just we have to do um, the, the extents of the roof and the joining is what's going to be interesting with it. So I'm gonna pause the video and get my roof built because it's the same process we did for truss profile A. It's just the sizes are a little bit different. And if I remember right, with my other project, I had a little bit of an error on this one based on what they're showing. So we'll see. So I'm going to pause and work through it, and then you can work through it while I'm working through it. Uh, and then I'll come back in when I get ready to show you how the join stuff is going to work. Okay, need to break back in here. As you're developing this garage roof, don't draw your base boundary back into this roof yet. Pull it, keep it like as you can see how I've got it right here. Keep it out into the garage area. Come on, out here into the garage area until you can get your heights correct and make sure your overhangs are correct. And then I'll come back and show you how to fix the intersection of these two. Okay. Okay, so I've got my little roof modeled, and I've got my height offset calculated. Okay, just like we did before, sketching the lines. Now, if I just join these together, we'll do it just to, you know, as I say before, for laughs and giggles. Okay, we're gonna join them together just to show you and see how this thing works. So choose that edge, choose that roof plane. Okay, so now let's look over on this side. And that is not the edge treatment that we want. This little line here actually needs to be further down, okay? And then also let's zoom in here really close, and you can see we've got a little bit of a height difference that we've got to deal with. I mean, and it is so minute, but it is going to cause an issue. And I can't dimension from that view. I can try it in an elevation. Let's go to my south elevation and check it. It says 27,256 that I have to lower this roof to get, because I need those corners to match up. So I'm going to come back to here and I'm going to unjoin those so that I can go back in and edit this. And then what I want to do is pull I think what I'm going to try is pull my my footprint. I wanted the top. I didn't want a corner. Come on, Revit. I'm going to pull this line back into that reference plane that I created. And I'm going to try that. Okay, but I still have to mess with my offset, and that is going to require me to do some math. Yours may be different, so you got to check that out and do your own math. And then we'll pick up with it after that's done.